All right, so welcome back to this week's market preview. It's really been a while, not recorded for the last 2 weeks. That was due to certain issues I had with my recording gear. All right, so we are back again, and then we're going to be looking at what to expect in the present week. All right, so if you're looking at my chart right here, you could see that we've had a situation where we are factor order flow, we are bearish. Still need to point out that volume trend, we are still bullish of the volume trend. However, fractal OF, we are bearish. So let's look at swing shots. So swing shots, we are inconclusive because basically we had an inside bar last week. An inside bar is an inconclusive uh, pattern, right? So we didn't take out the lows, we didn't take out the highs, we just stayed within the range of this previous week. So that is inconclusive. And when we have inconclusive weeks, what we're basically going to be waiting for is for the first factor that will be taken within the week, right? So we've created a factor high here, we've created a factor low here. We are going to be waiting for one to be taken, right? So if this is taken, then our bias becomes a sell. If this is the one that's taken first, then our bias becomes a buy. So that is basically what we are watching out for when it comes to the swing shots. All right. So for the fractal OF, still bearish. So we are basically only going to be looking out for this to be taken and then give us an opportunity to sell. So it's a week where we could have the opportunity to sell and to buy at the same time. So we could have the opportunity to both buy and to sell at the same time. So we'll see which of them price eventually uh, gives us. Last week we basically had an ATR bust. We didn't get any trades. We were expecting price to come take out the low. By the time it did that here, we didn't have an equivalent low on the um, is the futures, right? So we couldn't actually take the trade. So that was basically that about last week, so no trades. So this week we're hoping we get back to taking trades and taking winning setups. So let's look at the economic calendar to give us an indication what to expect. It's a very, very big week, right? So on Tuesday we are going to be having the German economic sentiment and then the CPI from Canada, which has a way of also affecting the USD. So that'll be that basically for Tuesday. On Wednesday, we are going to be having the big one, the interest rate, the Federal Reserve uh, fund rate, and then we're going to also have economic projections. This is actually very crucial, even more important than interest rate, because I think at the moment it's already agreed generally by almost all market participants that the Federal Reserve is not going to cut rates, right? So they are not going to cut rates. They are going to leave rates the same as it is at the moment. However, market participants are going to be paying very close attention to the economic projections. So last year they said they were going to cut interest rates this year by just 0.5 basis points. That was the projection at the end of last year. So market participants are going to be watching out to see if the Federal Reserve now sees the chances of more cuts this year, or if they still want to hold on and see. So that is going to be very important. And then, of course, the press conference that will follow later. And then on Thursday, we are going to be having unemployment data from the GBP from the UK. And then also, we're also going to be having the Bank of England, um, the official banquet, right? And then the press conference that would follow. So big 2 days of interest rate decisions. And then on Friday, we're going to be having retail sales data from Canada, which would somehow affect the USD. Also on Thursday, I forgot to mention there'll be unemployment claims, right? They'll also be coming out from the US. So all things to watch out for. So we're going to be seeing how that plays out. I personally don't have much uh, predictions. I expect the USD to start strengthening this week um, based on some other stuff that I've been looking at. But we'll see how that plays out, right? So that is going to be that. So what we're expecting, we're going to be looking out for price, take out this, sell, takes out this, we are buying, right? Eventually, the market will resolve itself within the week, right? So that's going to be that for me to have a great trading week.